Hey YouTube. Well, it's Saturday. Yeah, there's my score note. It's Saturday morning and I gotta go to Lowe's because when I was doing my neighbors a favor the other day, and I guess it always works out like this, a log came up from under the tire, got hooked on one of the lugs and broke my window. 1977, and now I gotta replace it. This one I'm gonna replace. I'm gonna replace this bottom. When I broke this one, I was backing up and I hit something. I don't even remember what I hit, but I need to replace these two for the upcoming winter. I'll wait on that crack over there since it's intact. This is safety glass, so it has that plastic in between it. But that's not what I'm buying. I'm buying plexiglass because a window like that one, this window right here, let me back up a little bit. This window right here is 400 bucks. I'm going to buy it for $46 of worth of plexiglass. So anyway, that's where I'm headed this morning. We'll see what else comes along the path. Much cooler today, guys. Must be in the 50s. You know, this is some thermometer. What in the world is going on here? I'm wearing a sweatshirt here. And this... well, that can't be right. This thing must have frozen time here or something. Yeah, that's more like it. Nothing's made any good today. Anyway, let me get on my way. See what's happening now. Oh, by the way, you guys had seen these wobbly wheels on this Tractor Supply junk trailer. Well, if you look in there real close, I made some urethane bushings because the ball bearings were such goofy, cheap ball bearings they wouldn't hold up. So at least the wheels are straight. I mean, I don't really drive this thing fast. I just use it to pull stuff around the yard here and there. So hopefully that'll last for a while, because I'm not buying another trailer. If you ever get a chance to buy one of these trailers from Tractor Supply, I think they're $99, don't. I've had this thing for probably 2 years. I've probably used it about 5 total days out of the 2 years. And I'm noticing the welds along this thing are cracked all over the place. You know, it's not like you can put anything heavy in it, because if you try to overload it, I've tried filling one with firewood. This is my second one. I tried filling one with firewood and just fell apart. This one here, the bearings were so bad. I don't know what kind of metal they were made out of, but I mean, it's obvious that I greased that. You can see the black in there. The grease, I didn't put any in recently because I just put some new bushings in there. What I did was make a, come on, you can focus. What I did was put a new, I made a new bushing out of plastic, polyurethane really, and they seem like they'll be all right. If it lasts me another year, I'll be good. I want to get another trailer, but I want to get a good trailer. I don't want to get this one. I've seen a couple, but I don't know. The ones John Deere make don't impress me. I guess I should make one by myself. I could probably put a better one together. So yeah, I don't recommend these. These are a thumbs down for these kind of trailers. So anything goes Saturday, guys. I managed to get this glass in. This glass. I need to get some new rubbers for these because these rubber things are so dry rotted. It ain't even funny. Had to soak them in oil before I could get them to, you know, work without cracking. I'm sure there's glass guys out there that know where to get all that stuff. This one I was unable to get because they didn't have the thick enough plexiglass. This plexiglass is 1/4 of an inch thick here, and I actually like it. It's a lot clearer than it used to be at one time. But I'd like to replace this one. Now it looks like this was replaced because the type of seal that's in here is one over top of another. So it's a lot easier to take in and out, I think, than the one I have, which was a piece of rubber that came apart. This piece here comes out of these two. But yeah, so we got that back in there, and that's going to be fine for the winter. But I do want to fix that. I don't like the idea of glass dropping out of there or whatever. I need a 30 by 40 inch piece of plexiglass to fix that, and that should be 1/4 inch. Lowe's had 80, or let's see, I think 80 thousandths and 118 thousandths, which is pretty flimsy for such a big glass. Anything goes Saturday, guys, today. Dreary, overcast, and cool, but I love the temperatures. Just taking Bullseye for a little walk instead of a ride. You know, September is here, October soon. October is when small game season starts, somewhere in October, November, and Bullseye can get out to go grouse hunting. He loves that, so do I. So guys, what I used to repair that window in the backhoe is called optics. Okay, and I think there's if you go online, there's another name that goes with that, but it says Plascolite LLC, made in Ohio. But anyway, it's just about 1/4 of an inch thick there, a little shy, 30 thousandths shy, but it's pretty heavy duty stuff. I mean, it's pretty thick. So it'll hold up in the backhoe without a doubt. The nice thing about this, in here it says 10 times stronger than glass, non-yellowing, which is good, lightweight, shatter resistant, safety glazing, which is, you know, basically it's not going to come apart in shards, although if you hit it hard enough in the winter it might do it, I think. But anyway, trim to size with their cutting knife. Well, if you're cutting straight lines, I guess the knife is okay, and I'm not sure about cutting curves with it. I haven't tried, and what I wanted to do here was, this sheet cost me 65 bucks for a, I think it was a 18 by 48 inch piece, which is the smallest 1/4 inch piece I could find. But anyway, the way I did this was I took my window, and if you look at the shape there at that side and this side, I laid the window along that bottom edge and then just traced the outside edge with a marker. And then after I used the marker, I took a jigsaw and I tested it first on one corner, and it worked good. And what I used, I had picked up a pack of blades the other day. They're made by Skill. They're called Metal Fast Cut. They're kind of a universal jigsaw blade, and I put it in the jigsaw and I used that. It didn't give me any problems, no cracking, no chipping. Along the edges of the glass, all I had to do was run a little file on there to get the stuff off for the piece that I put into the backhoe, and it worked pretty good. The piece that I really needed for the big window was 40 inches by 30 inches, and Lowe's doesn't have that in this heavyweight plastic. They have a 1.118, and I don't know if that's heavy enough for that. I really don't think it will be, but got to do something soon, because I don't want to have the window broken. I mean, I don't mind a crack in a window, especially safety glass, but I don't like it shattered. So I'd like to get a piece of this 30 by 40 somewhere. Lowe's doesn't have it, and if I order it, it's like a 6-week wait. So might have to go online and see if I can find a piece that's about that size. Now they do have like that 118, but it's the piece is, I believe, 30 by 72 or something like that, or 36 by 72, which is $75 for that, which isn't bad. I mean, the windshield, or the window for the backhoe that I'm talking about, costs $400 if I buy glass. So I'm not buying glass. It's just not worth it. So I'm going to see if I can't get another piece of this for the other big window. But yeah, you lay the glass on top of it, trace it with a marker, cut to the inside of the line because the marker is going to be wider than the glass actually is. And then I use this. Now I'm sure there's a whole bunch of glass guys out there that can cut. Maybe you could even cut curves with a knife like this. I wasn't able to. So I don't know if I don't have the touch for it or whatever, but it doesn't work for me. So I just use the jigsaw. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other ways you can cut this stuff. So anyway, guys, that's how I fixed that. Another Anything Goes Saturday, which was sort of slow because it looked like rain, threatening rain all day today, but it didn't. So we just did some small things, a lot of small things actually, but I didn't really get them recorded because it didn't take that long to do it. So have a good one, guys. Fall's coming. Better be getting prepared. Bye.